back.
Hey, look.
And we like to
Back in the saddle for the motherfucking Rudy show. You hoes thought we was down, but Tyron done raised me from the dead. You hear me? I got clout. I run with the best. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Shout out to all of all our followers and supporters. You know, whatever you want to call that. You hear me?
Rudy.
This is the Rudy show.
Rudy.
You got my boy.
_ T Hills. You can follow me for more life advice. You did?
You know what I'm saying? And meanwhile, you got Jay by the way. Do baby. It don't matter what you want.
AKA.
As long as you call me, you hear me? Especially at night.
Double the time, man. Hey. Long as you call me.
At night. You hear me? So look. Man, today we got a little structure, but not too much structure. We just want to talk about the beautiful time we had this weekend.
Oh, shout out to my sister. My sister got married.
Shout out.
Yeah, my sister got married, man.
You hear me?
Yeah, man. It felt good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And I said this on shout out to the Purely Talk podcast because I'm on there too. Yeah, but I said this on there. I said, bro, I'm surprised, bro. Nah, cause you know how you look at your sister. Or you look at your cousin, you're like, man, like, even if they pretty, you say to yourself, man, my cousin hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not trying to find yourself attractive. You know that. Yeah. So, like, I don't look at my sisters or my cousins like that. You know what I mean? So I was really happy for my sister. So when I see, I said, but I had to ask myself. I said, all jokes. I said, damn, who the hell want to marry my sister? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, my sister hit them up. Like, no, like, my sister's a great person. She's beautiful. She got a lot of, a lot of great qualities. But, like, you know,
at the end of the day, like, what they see and what you see is two different things.
Two different things. I look at my sister completely different than how.
Like, man, I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? She be like, motherfucker, bitch, where you at?
You want to get on my nerve. You love her? Oh, no,
that's son, you flawed. Nah, son, but they not. You know what I mean? People are. Different people pull out different aspects of people. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I feel like if someone pulls out a different version of you, it may be better for them.
I didn't get that.
But worse for other people. Say, bitch, stop listening to me. That's what you do.
Seriously, she ain't get that, man.
You know what I mean? That ain't even for her to get. Knows that.
But I think the best part about the wedding, bro, was honestly like seeing all our people. And like, I ain't gonna lie, like, if I didn't see you and y'all watching this, like, I'm sorry because it was dark and I was one of them people. I try to get where I'm going and stay where I'm at for a little while, didn't move around. You know what I mean? So I apologize, but I thought I got to see a lot of my people. I love my people. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see.
Listen, he was there for a good time, not a long time.
You know,
he was curled up in the car. I said, this nigga.
I look good though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Well, go to _ T Hills on Instagram. You can go see. I look real good. I said, Lord, you created such a great creature. I ain't gonna start on you.
Yeah, man, it was real nice seeing all my people, bro. I'm gonna tell you, bro, we gotta have one of the littest families around here, bro.
God. And like one of the most welcoming families. I'm talking about you come there, ain't nobody gonna look at you and be like, what you doing with a plate? No, they gonna be like, hey, you better take that. Hey, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Come on, man.
Come get this, son. Come get you some. Try this shit, man. This shit good, man. Come on, man. Take your plate with you, man. Your people got something. You're good, man. Tell them come through, man.
Come through.
We fucking with y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's one thing I really love about our family. Like, we can really, like, I see it so many times in so many different parts of it. I just been around families where, like I just seen Auntie look at him and be like, oh, no. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh no, I don't play.
But so what's crazy about that, bro, is I met some of our family hunting, right? I met these guys random hunting, and he was like, oh, where y'all from? You know, I told him I'm from the motherfucking booty in this bitch, you hear me? I said, yeah, I'm from the boot. He said, like, yeah, I got people around that way, Parodies. I was like, oh, I'm familiar with that area. He was like, yeah, you know the hills? I was like, oh, I know, nigga, that's my people. What is you saying? What is you saying? He was like, yeah, he said, like, that's my people too. He went running down the tree, and my family is so amazing, bro. They even have their own, like, we got our own Facebook page, right?
Yeah.
Our family page. And if you go on the family page, you can see a lot of the lineage too. Like, you can go down and he said, oh, my great auntie such and such. I went to the page and I pulled it up and I'm like, yeah, this nigga's really our people.
Yeah.
But to know he was as welcoming as my people that I grew up with, It's just it tells me that it's a
hereditary thing.
generational
Yeah.
thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's in us, not on us. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
You
I
know what
love
I'm
that
saying?
shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the heart, not a stain on the jacket. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's a character thing that's that's passed on. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
love that too, though. I ain't gonna lie, boy. The only thing that really got me, we can go into that. Let's go into that. We can talk about weddings.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go into that. Like, you think you'll get married?
Me, shit, I won't get married. But how bad I won't get married? It's like, to me, honestly, ain't too many marriages around me work. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying.
So like I see a lot of broken marriages. I see a lot of people not fulfilling their roles in the marriage. Um, I know that the divorce rate is high. I feel like a lot of people are getting married for the wrong reasons, right? I think a lot of people are more into the celebration opposed to the lifestyle post marriage. So for me, I think that if I'm going to marry someone, like I understand that it's a contractual agreement to do life with each other. In my opinion.
Well, according to the APA, it says that 41 right now is up to 41% of marriages in 2024 have ended in divorce.
Okay.
So my thing is, son, I believe in marriage. I think marriage is a great thing, it's a strong thing, but you got to be willing to fight through it. And maybe social media has kind of, I don't want to say dimmed the light, but have made people feel as if there's so many more options. And if I just post a certain type of thing or be a certain type of way, maybe I can attract that certain type of person. But all you're really doing is putting yourself in a position to where, like, you're not seeing what's really in front of you. You're looking on a screen and looking for a reality and within the screen. Compared to the fact that it looks like she cooks you dinner on Instagram, like, or in other words, I'm sorry, let me say it like this: the grass is greener on the other side.
Okay.
So, with that being said, what I'm saying is, without social media, maybe more marriages would last a lot. But give me a year where you think social media was, like you said, like prehistoric, pre-social media, and we'll go back to that year and check the divorce rate. And if it's lower, maybe that's the thing.
I'm gonna say that you can go to any date in the '90s, bro.
Okay.
Any '90s date, right? Because to me, in the '90s, people were more in touch with reality. In my opinion, social media is reality, but it's an alternative reality, right? Also, via social media, you're exposed to more people, right? So most likely, Boosie said it, right? He said before social media, all you knew was the people in your area. You know what I mean? Or the people that you're running to, right?
Yeah.
With social media, I can create a relationship with somebody who's in New York and never meet them. You know what I mean? I can see them, I can interact with them, I can FaceTime and get to know them
Right.
based off, you know, everything from social media in the advancement of technology. Right? Because think about it, man. My grandpa, he had my grandpa was listen. My grandpa was
He was a G.
he was a G. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a family, left that family in the house, and then moved around the corner and started a whole nother family. You know what I'm saying? I'm not applauding that. What I'm saying is, like, most people dealt with people that was in close proximity to them.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, back then.
You know, back then.
Right.
And then like I said, you wasn't exposed to everyone. You couldn't go look up a girl or see somebody you like and look them up and look into what they've been doing and their accomplishments and
what they doing.
But
even then,
and then even reach out, like your voice, like how I'm gonna talk to you and you in California if we never met.
Right. But even back then, remember when we was on like MySpace and early Facebook, like we'll reach out to shine in front of a lot of people around the area.
Right. But the only reason we knew those people was because of mutual friends.
Truly.
Right. Like, because like we on Facebook, you couldn't really see nobody unless it was your friend or unless you weren't seeking somebody.
Okay, yeah.
Like Instagram is so, you know what I'm saying?
Facebook is universal, son. Facebook's undefeated. if I had to get, I'm sorry to get off topic a little bit, but if I had to rank the social medias, Facebook has to be number one.
But see, what you take, the disconnect with Facebook is like Facebook don't really have an explore page.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They wouldn't really pushing the algorithm. They was pushing you everything that your friends push.
Right. Which
So
is
it's
I
more
understand.
networking on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
On Instagram, to me, right? I can just stroll, right? I can be looking at your videos, and then as I'm looking at your videos, it start pushing me other shit, and I start seeing other people, and then I start seeing other people. The next thing you know, I'm following this person that you don't know, or I don't know, but now I think she look cute. I'm gonna share it to you, so you
Truly.
can see it,
Truly.
right? And none of us know this person. All we know
No.
is
She
what we
look
see,
good.
right? We don't know nothing about
Her credit.
like her
She
credit.
don't know she clean, cook, work,
I
don't know
mean,
nothing.
you could tell some shit. You know what I mean? You can't
Mm-hmm.
tell everything, but all you know is what you see.
Right.
Opposed to Facebook, like most of their shit consists of like people writing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like post status and posts and comments.
Right.
Opposed to you looking at pictures and seeing how many likes you got, or seeing what she's doing in her pictures.
Okay.
They don't really, unless you got a lot of videos like
Yeah,
with a
she
character in it. But you know, over time, people Instagram pages, I think is it's not as in depth as their Facebook, because people got some shit on their Facebook, bro.
mm-hmm. Facebook, I would say that's why I said it had to be the number one, because in my opinion, when it comes to me to personalize it, Facebook has, like, when I'm on Facebook, has everyone that I have met through high school, middle school, elementary school, they mamas. But as far as Instagram, it's like bots, spam, some of the subscribers,
Booty pages.
and yeah, and family,
Yeah.
compared to, like, not family but friends that, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying, that's on it. But other than that, like, and it's just pictures. But other than that, boy, it's like Facebook has decided to be, I'm gonna be a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Which, of course, it owns Meta and owns
Yeah.
Instagram, but even over Twitter, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I never caught on to Twitter, like, oh, X, I'm sorry, I never caught on to it. I couldn't see myself just tweeting the whole time.
But Twitter is more. I think Twitter is more. It's more of it was more of a professional setting. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It was like a bunch of companies use Twitter to speak to the public, right?
Mm-hmm.
To inform the public, right? However, now it's like Pornhub. You know what I mean? Because they don't have
Mm.
no filter on it.
You should like that, huh?
I mean, I like it, but I don't go there for that.
So my whole thing
Like
is,
Twitter is where you go to see people's thoughts.
oh, okay,
You
that's
know what I
what I was
mean?
about to ask. Like,
And
what
like,
is
cause
Twitter about?
you can't really comment on someone's thoughts. It's like you got a thought, you
You
just put it
can.
out there. Put it out there. You can retweet or you can subtweet, but that person that is like you can't be on that person's thread. Like that person to be on your thread.
I
Right.
see
So
what you're
like
saying.
if you comment on something I say, like subtweet on something I
It's
say,
spread to your people
it's spread to your people. It's gonna have it's gonna have my source material,
and
and then
what you
underneath
said.
that, what you said, right?
Right.
But what you said is not gonna go to my page.
I
You know,
know
you
that.
can mention me and I can see it, but that doesn't mean I have to post it to my page.
Mm-hmm.
Like opposed to like Facebook, right? When somebody tag you in something, now you can see everything on that thread.
Truly.
Hmm.
Truly. I wasn't thinking about it. I never knew that. Thank you
Yeah,
for
so it's
educating
like
me.
it's more of a like, all right, I'm getting my thoughts out, and I don't really care what people say. I don't really care to see what people say, but you can if you want to.
Mm.
You know, because all you had to do is go to your notifications and see it, but everybody don't get to see. Like if I post, like you post a status, right,
Mm-hmm.
and I comment on it, right, and you got people in your circle that you don't necessarily want me, you know, want my comments to be seen by.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Twitter works.
Okay.
because they'll never see my comment, right? But if you do that on Facebook and I comment on your thing, you're gonna have to
Everybody.
delete it, or everybody can see it.
Right.
Same thing with Instagram.
See, my whole thing is. So let me ask you this: rank them.
Rank them.
Rank them. Give me a top 5. Your opinion.
I
All
really,
time, whether they're still around or not.
I really
All
used to
time.
like. I really used to like Facebook. I mean, on MySpace. I really used to like MySpace. But maybe it's nostalgia with that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Having the backgrounds, your top friends. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Music playing. Your profile was more personalized.
MySpace.
Yeah, like when you
MySpace
go
was
there,
pretty cool.
when you go there, like you know what I'm saying. I'm going to MySpace. This is my fucking space. Yeah, I got the. You know what I'm saying. I got the I got the NBA Celtics. You know what I'm saying, rolling in.
Everybody
I got
had
the.
time.
You know what I'm saying. I got the Soldier Boy playing. You know what I mean? I
What
got
song?
the Kiss Me Through the Phone, bitch.
Oh, Kiss Me Through. Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna see you later on. Fuck with your boy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That do heavy. Then I have to go Instagram.
And then, you know what's crazy? I remember back then. This is how crazy it was. This is how so in sync we were with social media back then when it came to MySpace. Everybody's song meant something.
Yeah.
Everybody's top 5, top 15 meant something. And be like, wait a minute, you're not in their top. Da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? Like
But
it must have fell off.
that's the social construct of it though, bro. Because when you think
Mm.
about it, all right, now you got pressure to rank your top friends, right? And
Right.
now the same thing with is going on on Instagram. Like when the celebrities unfollow another celebrity,
Yeah.
they know instantly.
That's crazy though.
And then they create a narrative. Oh, they not such and such unfollow such and such. They must be mad about such and such, such and such, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I were to move you out my top 5, oh, Tyron must be mad with Dude. I see Tyron messing with such and such. I forgot Dude used to mess with him.
Right.
Oh, Dude partner used to mess with him.
Right.
So I guess you don't fuck with Tyron either.
Right. And I guess the show must have fell off because he's not in his top 5 no more.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. But no, but the wild part is that we go to that extreme and we don't think that, wait, how do you know that we just don't gel well together on what we do compared to our personal lives where, you know, your top 5 could be your wife, your kid, your brother, your best friend, like compared to stuff like that. Like that's the stuff we need to open our mind to and be wary of.
Just imagine if they put top friends or top followers on Instagram.
Oh, that'd be crazy. I think you just gave a great idea to the world for Instagram.
It's gonna be.
Would be a great idea.
It would, but it wouldn't too.
It would. You know why? Because it will go back to that same social construct of chaos. Yeah. Because chaos sell. That's like we was going
That's
back.
What I'm about to tell you. So now, as your top 3 has to be your wife. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or somebody else very influential, right? Because if your wife is not your top, why I'm not number 1 in your top 5?
It's gonna be a question,
right?
Compared to, I don't want my relationship to be within the public.
You know what I'm saying? It's already like, why I'm not on your profile? Why you don't post me? This space is not for that. This is my space. You know what I'm saying? This is my space.
Okay, so MySpace, then what?
All right, so I said MySpace. I said Instagram.
Instagram, why Instagram?
I like Instagram. I like the visual aspect. I like the strolling, the liking. You know what I mean? The going down the rabbit hole. I can see more of a person if I want to.
Right.
Then I'll say Twitter.
Why? Because
Twitter is it's not as messy. I put Facebook at the bottom because Facebook's so messy, bro. Like Facebook, like if somebody got drama, they bringing it to Facebook, not to Instagram.
What, they throw subliminals on Twitter?
Yeah, but that's it. It's subliminal. Like,
and on Instagram nowadays.
It's more prevalent on Facebook. Like you go on Facebook and you'll see
you. So you what's the word I want to say? You, when it comes to stuff like that, that's where you see most of that on Facebook.
Yeah, that's why I say it's more
conducive to Facebook.
Yeah,
that's
the environment for it.
Right.
Because Facebook it's like an open forum. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Post, comment, everybody see the comment, they can comment with a comment.
Yeah. And it'll go on and on and on
I'm
and
talking with
on
words.
with words.
It's like Twitter and Instagram together.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Twitter and Instagram together because Twitter don't give you that aspect. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Twitter is more shielding.
No, but when I see Twitter and Instagram together, it's like you can comment,
yeah,
and you can post a picture,
yeah,
and you can get under that and, like you said, do your thing. Compared to, but it has that Instagram aspect to where once you comment, the world can see your comment. Compared to, like you said, on Twitter, I make this thought. Only person that can see what you say is the people that's on your page.
yeah.
Compared to, you're right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's
It's
why I
like you
thought of it as
sort
a
my
combined.
sites. You citing my source material.
Right. That's why I thought of
Yeah,
it as a combined. Okay.
yeah. So yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
But I mean, for me, that's just my top. My
Yeah.
top. How I rank my top four. What about you?
I think I agree. As far as since we're going back that far, MySpace was number one for me. It nostalgic. You know what I'm saying? Nostalgic in a way. But MySpace, Facebook, Instagram, then Twitter.
Okay.
Because I say that MySpace was just nostalgic. I love, like we said, just like we talked about. I love it created that space in our world because think about it, our parents didn't have that, but we had it. We grew up in that world where this is right in front of us. We got the internet, plug it out the phone into the computer type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody didn't have internet back then.
But see, also like how I feel about, I'm with you. Like I like Facebook too when it's used for the right reasons. You know what I mean? Because like post Katrina, a lot of people got in contact with their people
through
Facebook.
Right.
Like people that they ran out of, that they lost touch with over years.
Family members that you probably didn't
Yeah.
never met, stuff like that.
People that got like one of my friends, right? He was displaced for after Katrina, right? So like they're the two sets of cousins, right? They haven't seen each other in years, right? I remember I was working at McDonald's, right, in Paradise, and this lady, right? Her name was Tammy. Now she hadn't seen her cousin in years because of displacement, right? When you displaced because of stuff like that, right, and you can't come to the city, you lose your phone number. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you got to get a cell phone. If you ain't,
I know where
if
you
you ain't,
at,
yeah.
correlate, try to
So
settle
like,
in.
and then with her doing the same thing, like her numbers changed too.
Right.
So like, shout out to the people who was able to keep their phone numbers. You know what I mean? But a lot of people wasn't. A lot of people had track phones or government phones or such and such, and those numbers didn't carry over. And if I called that number and it didn't work, that's the only way I can get in touch with you. I couldn't hit you on your house phone.
Right.
You feel me?
In those days,
I couldn't hit you on your house phone because you wasn't home.
right.
So now that those numbers don't work, how we get back in contact with each other? If our family members not in contact, or we don't have, like, if you don't know that number by heart,
Yeah, back then, yeah.
that cell phone number by heart, like it was hard to get back in touch with it. You got to think about it. Like the cell phone really started booming in, like, I'm gonna say 05, 06.
05, yeah, I'm about to say this in 05, 06. Yeah.
Katrina was in 07.
Yeah. Cause I remember having a cell phone for Katrina. I had no service, but I had a little flip junk.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like that's when people really started having the means to.
Couldn't talk that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you had free nights and weekends.
Yeah. What's crazy back then? It was a lot more expensive compared to how it is now because I guess they didn't know how to not make it expendable, but they didn't know how. I hate to say tax it, but they didn't know how to price it. I'm gonna say it like that.
Well, what I will say about it is, what I will say about it is they the shit was gonna be used, bro.
Yeah.
Right? If they made it too expensive, then people wasn't gonna want to use it.
Right.
Because the cell phone had been out for a while, right? You think about it. They used to have cell phone in their limos and shit. Niggas just didn't use it because it wasn't,
I thought it was because it was expensive.
That's what I'm saying. It was expensive, right?
Right.
But if you charging me, for to talk on the phone during business hours, then I'm gonna just use my work phone.
Truly.
Right?
Truly.
Like that's what I'm gonna use, because it don't make no sense for me to use this phone until night. And if it's not feasible to use me for night and weekends, then what the fuck I'm paying a bill for?
Come on now.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel you.
It just don't.
I gotta go.
But
Let me go to this
I
barber
don't,
real quick.
I honestly don't know why, bro. Because they used to charge you like to make calls out of state, long distance.
Okay, well look, you hold the people. I gotta go take this fight. Piss.
Oh man, this nigga here.
I gotta go.
So look, with him being gone and
Run
shit,
the app, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all about this one time. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out which one I want to tell y'all about though, because like I got so many apps. You feel me? So many apps, right? Let me tell you. So look, I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole, right? I'm gonna run this one to you, right? So picture me, right? Chilling, vibing, cooling in my own little lane, right? I'm OT, you know what I'm saying? And me personally, I don't like to bother nobody, you know what I'm saying? But I like for people to have a good time. So I'm gonna say I'm kind of like, it might be player, it might not be. I don't know who. I'm gonna let you call it. So I'm chilling at this little spot in Baltimore, you know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody. It's just me by myself. I'm down there for a game. You hear me? And I see this little group of friends getting into it and shit like that. And I'm headed back to the spot. I didn't call my Uber, right? But my personality is so cool. Like I see a little, friction, and then I find an opportunity to be funny to lighten the mood. So I do, right? So boom, I lighten the mood a little bit, and John started fucking with me. And I was like, I really ain't interested in John. I'm really interested in the friend, right? But the friend on the phone, and you know, I ain't doing this shit to be noticed, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I fucked around, called my Uber pulling up, right? As I'm walking to the Uber, I'm saying my goodbye, shorty on my neck. I'm like, all right, let me get from around here, right? Boom, I'm gone. But when I'm walking off, shorty that was on the phone she was like, "Ooh, I like you." I said, "You do?" I said, "I like you too." You heard me? She was like, "Look at you. Come here, let me talk to you for a second." I said, "I'm about to hop in my." I said, "I gotta go. I got these people waiting on me." But look, you know what I'm saying? I took her phone, put my number in there, and said, "Look, holler at me whenever you're ready." You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I do.
Wait, what you talking about?
I was just giving them a little running a little up. You heard me? From that, shit blossom, things happen, and I ain't gonna tell you how it end. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just let your mind wander. Back to the shit, T.
What happened?
You'll see. Watch the episode.
True enough. I do
Yeah,
watch it back.
I
That's
might tell
crazy.
y'all about the end of it next week. But hey,
I,
man, you never know where something can go. Shoot your shot. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't, but shit had it worked out for me. Might not work out for you.
all right.
Yeah, be yourself. Yeah, bro. So look, I fuck with all of that, but back to the root of the question was marriage, bro. So like, I think, I think marriage is a beautiful thing. Is it
Mm-hmm.
for me? I believe so. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, I've never seen a marriage. Like I've seen a handful of successful marriages, but
Mm-hmm.
we both decided that we both spoke about this on an earlier episode, saying the mark of a successful marriage is not divorcing, is
Right.
making it through, is continuous growth,
Right.
right? So will I find that? Maybe, maybe not.
Mm.
Until then, I'm gonna be thugging.
Rudy! Oh, I thought.
So you never gave your aspect on it. I mean, you care, you care. That's all you, bro.
When it comes to marriage, honestly, um, I see myself doing it.
Hmm.
It's scary though because I've always found myself flirting. You know what I'm saying? And I always found myself like just every which way, and it's like that. So it's like I see myself do get married, but I hope it's not late. you don't be one of those guys who's late to the party and now it's like you're messing yourself up types. I don't want to say messing yourself up, but it's like you didn't miss some of the best parts of being with somebody for like 10, 20 years already. Now it's like you gotta kind of conform to someone that you, I don't want to say don't know, but you gotta conform to somebody who's kind of set in their ways. So it's like I do see myself getting married. I just hope that I don't become one of those fools and wait forever type stuff.
So this is the thing for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in a rush to do anything, right? I kind of feel like if it's something that I want, I'm gonna put energy into doing it. However, like if it's not the right timing, is everything, right?
Truly.
Like you can run into the right person at the wrong time and it just don't work out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or we're too quick to jump off the bandwagon compared to trying to stick it out.
Right. That's why I said timing is everything. If you choose,
Yeah.
if you can either jump off too
Too
early,
soon, right?
or jump off
Too late. Or you can ride that motherfucker out. You know what I'm
Right. So
saying?
like, I'm the rope analogy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Grab the rope. You can hold the rope. Long as both of us holding the rope like this, it's not an issue, right? So the situation is ideal. The timing is right, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you just slipped, and now the rope is like that. Now it's more of a strain on me to hold the rope,
Right.
right? And at some point, right, this rope gonna be fucking my hand up, right? And if I wait too long, then the rope can cut me, and it'll be easier for me to let go than to continue to hold on. Some people hold on for dear life, even when it's easier to just let the situation go.
Right.
You feel me? Well, some people at the first hint of adversity, they was like, "Oh shit, that's a little too much weight for me. I'm letting it go."
Right.
But you didn't even acknowledge the fact that this person was trying to get back here.
Right.
And once that person got back here, you gone.
Right.
But when that person got back, you thought she might have got here, but now she's here.
Right.
You know what I mean? And she could have pulled you here, and then y'all could have been there together.
And y'all could have came here.
Or when she's down here, she could have pulled you down here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's balance.
You gotta know.
It's balance. It's and you don't never really know until after. You know what I'm saying? It's hindsight. You see it after the situation. You don't know what you're doing until you stop doing it.
All right. Wayne said that, man. But call me clueless because he said call me clueless because I do this. But at the same time, man, look, we appreciate y'all tapping in, man.
Yes, Lord.
Shout out to everybody that got married.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to my sister, man.
Shout out to everybody who's about to get married.
Shout out to everybody who's about to get married.
And shout out to y'all who don't want to get married.
Shout out to everybody who don't want to get married. At least you know.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Like who don't want to have a kid, whatever your cup of tea is, my nigga, drink. You know what I'm saying? Drink. Because at the end of the day, you're not gonna stop us from drinking out. You know what I'm saying? My life is my life. Go ahead and close it out, dude.
You know what I mean? Look, I'd like to thank y'all once again for coming through and fucking with the Rooted Show.
Rooted!
And I appreciate y'all for coming back. Like, comment, subscribe. You know where we at on all streaming platforms. Until next time.
Rooted!